How are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today with the Expanse Season 4, Episode 1. We've reached, I think, the final... Well, let me have a quick look. I think it's the final season of What Is Up, at least. From what is it? Yeah, Season 4, which released on the 13th of December, according to Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video. So we're on the final season. It's been quite a rocky journey. I would have definitely loved to have been here much earlier, granted, but there was a little bit of a hiatus from me, a break, if you want to call it that. But we're now officially back. Well, we've been back for a long time now, but we're now officially on the 4th season. Now, I'm not really clued in at all whether there are more seasons or not. So from my perspective, this is the final season. Now, that's essentially how I'm jumping into this season. Now, of course, some of you may tell me that this is not the final season. Some of you may not tell me that at all. On the interest of keeping it suspenseful, I guess. But I'm going to be hopping right into this, you know, with the intention, with the mindset that this is the final season. So let us see. I just ate before this. I just had a little thing stuck there. But let us see what season 4 has in store for us. Now, as I always do with the first episode of each. I think I might be bleeding now, but oh well. But as I always do with like the first episode of each season, you'll be able to get full length for free, which is usually a $5 and up paid. I mean, there's no real reward for and up. The $5 at the moment, the highest where you actually get something, but it's usually a $5 Patreon tier for full length. So if you want to get full length for no, that's not what I was gonna say. Damn it, I can't lost my thing now because of that. But yeah, this is usually a $5 Patreon tier, full length. But if you want to get full length, because this is the first episode of a new season, or first episode of a new series, I always have full length for free for everyone, so you can check it out. There will be a link in the description down below, and I'll also have a pinned comment that will be about where you can watch it with full length. You know what, you'll have to sync it with your own footage, but hey, Season 4, Episode 1, let us hop right in. There we go. Everything has been... Yeah, as he said, like a blood-soaked gold rush. Everyone trying their best to, like, win these, I guess we want to call it strategic positions. So much for the peace and unity we had in the last one, in the last season. That's all gone now. Then I go. It's good seeing his mother again. It's actually really good. This is like the happy times, because we all know there's never happy times in this show, alright? So it's good actually having some happy times for once.
Yes, it was.
Is this... Because the one thing I did know about the Expanse was that I think it was dropped, and then Amazon picked it up. It's something like that, right? Was there like a substantial break between Season 3 and Season 4, and that's why we're... that's maybe it's just the hairstyle. It could just be the hair. It's 8 months, but like 8 months. She looked like 2-3 years older.
A ghost town or another fucking heiress?
And if it is another Earth?
Evacuate the Belters. Destroy the proto-molecule if you can. And get the hell out of there.
I like this. You know why I like this? At the beginning, nobody, nobody trusted Holden. Now look at the position he's gotten himself to. Where, like, our Sorella is like, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. I think that's Star Wars. I've probably butchered that quote. Again, I've watched like most of the Star Wars, but I'm like not a Star Wars fan. You can't miss out an opportunity like that. He just can't. And we're going to Mars. We barely ever see Mars. Hello there, Gunny. Did she get demoted? Could be. Could be.
Keep an eye out for David.
Sure.
It's actually, I'm enjoying this. I have to say, it's one of is this the first time? No, it's like the second time.
Sit down. Stay a while.
Yeah. Got a study date.
Okay. For a second,
Oh, pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah, I can really heat him up.
do you know who I thought that was? For a second, I was shocked.
Shit, she's early.
I don't think they're here for. I think they're here for her. Someone followed her. No. I thought he was the Belter kid. I forgot his name now. The one that got hit by the elevator.
Flyboy. Shit. Take care of yourself, Flyboy.
That delay wasn't too bad. That was like a 1 second. I've had worse calls than that. I'm like, hello. Hello. It's like a good 3 seconds. That was not a bad delay, I have to say.
UN freighter Amberjack, we got you target locked. Give us cargo, we no fight, and you live. Answer now.
Clearly Belter, just by the dialect. Now we can see his pirating skills. Yo ho. Yo ho. I hate these heat-seeking missiles. Scattering the that's... She's a giant cluster. You're gonna fire on your own belters. Of course he will. Of course he will. No hesitation at all. No hesitation, just as we know him. Just like we know him. Inside the ring. It was such a big deal, like outside the ring, I guess now. Such a big deal. The first time, and now it's like, hello.
Through the ring. Be on Ellis in a few weeks then.
Weeks.
Thanks for the ride.
Take their haulers.
We have a treaty.
Worth what to the belt?
We find out Kaya. You have to trust your gut.
Well, the last time I did that, it didn't work out so well, did it?
We were all flying blind.
True.
Papa.
Well,
True.
we more than-
True.
Only because my
At least
friend had a boyfriend with an imaginary friend who told us how to power that station down.
Yeah, you didn't
I
sound
thought
that
he was a
crazy.
madman.
I don't blame you.
Turns out to be a prophet.
It's possible to be both.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, again, if I said that last episode, the finale. If I was in his shoes, I probably would have done the exact same thing, right? If you didn't know who Holden was, you would have done the exact same thing, because what he was saying and what he was doing was absolutely nuts. So I don't blame him at all. At all. It's just one of those situations where, like, you look foolish because you're not part of the main character or the main characters group. That's the only reason you look foolish.
A percentage of the take, 300k, chop up their water tank, send them on their way.
Oh, I love this actor.
Yeah, the company called it a win.
Well, let's hope it's that easy here.
Yeah, we got a legal
Torchwood,
charter from
Game
the
of
UN
Thrones.
Mars, so-
You think the OPA give a shit about that?
No, I do not.
One of my favorite actors, honestly. In Torchwood, he was just wild. Let's leave it at wild.
Lighten up, Fayez. You're about to be famous.
Bet the rocks down here look just like the ones back home.
Is that the atmosphere? What? We're cutting away. What was that? That felt like it was the atmosphere. Like rocks or wind. I mean, there are planets where, you know, you have storms that are like 50 times the biggest thing we've ever seen on Earth. I think Jupiter has those kind of killer storms. There are no storms here. It seemed like something came up from like below. Like, I want to say rocks. Like maybe there's like a wind. And then like... Of course that actor, they wouldn't bring... That leg. What destroyed that? I don't understand. Were they just too fast? That shouldn't be an issue though.
Used evacuation and is now in operational command of the expedition. Cause of the crash is currently unknown.
The Belters are providing what aid they can,
but there's not enough.
But he had no right to land in the first place. Then do not put your dick in it. It's fucked enough already.
We know what he's gonna do though. Or Naomi. We know what Naomi is gonna do. One of those two. Naomi will convince him. We all know what's going to happen. Everyone should know. I mean, at this point, everyone should... she's not used to it. Everyone should know their name. That's what I feel like. Everyone should know their name. We've had this exact moment earlier with Gunny as well. On Earth. How many times they saved the universe. The human race. The human species. Look at him just smiling like, hello. Yeah, this is how it feels like. I would have so much fun on like a new planet that nobody's seen or nobody's ever done anything. I'd have so much fun.
Chief Matry, welcome to New Terra. Come with me, I'll give you a lay of the land.
Good to meet you.
Hey, you here for help us? I am there.
All right, easy there, partner.
Traitors! Traitors! Traitor! Oh, traitor! Traitor!
This is just going.
Everybody put your guns down.
Yeah, this is exactly what I thought would happen.
For shine, you got wall!
What the fuck is that?
Like locusts. Is that what destroyed this ship? These bugs. Ah, it is. It is.
You okay?
We've seen him before. Shoot, where have I seen him before? Vikings. Who was he in the Vikings? I don't remember. We definitely have seen him before. I'll save that for later. It's like a blade. It's not a bug, it's a blade. Like a weapon. Ooh, a new ending! Oh, I can't even see that because the next episode is playing. Okay, let me stop right here then. Next episode would be called Jetsam. I like this. I like this, right? Discovering a new planet. New Terra. One second, I need to go back there. Right, before we do anything, because a thought popped into my head right at the end there. And I need to talk about it. And it involves, I need to find the actor's name. That's why I'm like trying to go through this episode, just to find the actor's name. The one from Tortured, because he was also in Doctor Who. What's his name? There. Bern Gorman. Is that his name? Bern Gorman. Okay. He was in he was in one episode of Doctor Who. It was like a very old episode. What was the episode called? He will knock 4 times. That's how the episode ended. But what's the episode called? Planet of the Dead? Might have been called Planet of the... something like that, right? The point is, he was in one episode of Doctor Who, right? And the reason why this just popped into my head was because in that one episode of Doctor Who, it was like sand. There was like a sandstorm. And it turned out that it wasn't actually a sandstorm. It was like miniature bugs, creatures that were just like a swarm, just like coming up and like eating and devouring whole planets. And then the second I saw this, like the mist just kind of coming in, like a swarm of bugs just coming in and devouring everything. It's like, no wonder they got him. No wonder they got him. I like this. I like this. I like Discovery. I like Discovery. I always like when you see like a new planet and people are trying to like figure out what is going on here. What is the issue here? What is going on here? I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. So let us recap Illis. I am sorry, right? I'm also interested in what that could potentially be right now. To be totally honest here, I'm really intrigued to know what this could potentially be. Immediate thought is... I mean, the end scene, it didn't seem like it was alive. It seemed more mechanical. Like, he kind of, like, touched it and then, like, it... Not like in a living being where it's like, you know, it would be doing things on its own, then he would hold it and then it would do more. Like it was just kind of stationary. Then he touched it and then it started doing things again. So I want to say that it's more mechanical than biological. The Mechonis and the Bionis. I think it's much more of a mechanical. That's my thought that's my immediate thought right now. Now obviously not everything is good. But I think it's clear at this point that whatever that black mist is, whether it's, you know, mechanical, biological, so on and so forth, whether it's a swarm of bugs, whether it's who knows what, that is what happened to the ship. Now that is what happened to the ship and caused all these people to die. Now here's the thing, right? There's clearly a belter thing going on. There's clearly a belter thing going on. We're like, oh, the OPA, the Anderson Dawes and Fred Johnson, they don't represent us all. They're selling us out to the INS, Sasaki. We need to go and fight Sasaki. You understand me? And that's clearly something that's happening. Yeah, if you want to say that's like outside of the ring, I think that's what's happening on the outside of the ring. I think inside of the ring... Like, you know, not inside of the ring, on the other side of the ring, we're now with this storyline, but like on the other side, on point A, on point B of the ring, we're now in this current predicament. In point A of the ring, we're in the previous predicament where I feel like we'll have a lot of time with like Ashford, the OPA situation. I wonder if we'll get like a little bit of Avasarala, Anderson Dawes, and Fred Johnson, because I feel like we didn't really get... Avasarala had like a huge part in the story, like the first half of season 3, but not so much in the second half. And I wonder if this is going to be like a... almost like a season 1 or 2 situation, where like each side's plot is integral to the overall narrative that is being driven. I'm not sure actually. See, now I'm thinking. Now I've got some questions. I mean, I had some questions before, but now I've got some more questions. I feel like this episode, for as good as it was, it was basically like a train ride, and that's basically what it felt like. It was basically like a train ride, right? Going from point A to point B, discovering something. I think we're gonna. Here's my thought for the next episode. I think next episode we're gonna discover much more on Illis, and then on like the episode after that, you know, the message might go out. Oh no, this is such a big threat. These things are actually alive and they're coming for us. And then Gunny and the rest are gonna like, you know, have to come together right now to face this threat, whatever these bugs are. Granted, the bugs could just be on that planet. You see, I thought it was bugs. I thought like locusts, kind of like just maybe it's because I thought of like Doctor Who right away when I saw that actor. And there's just that swarm coming in, but like there is a shot at the end where it's kind of like mechanical, but it also seems to have like a proto-molecule core. And so my question is, maybe it's just an evolution of a of a species, and this is the result of it. I'm not sure. You see, I don't. The thing is, I don't have enough to go off to theorize. I can't get my theory, my tinfoil hat on, because quite frankly, at this point, I don't even have a hat. I only have tinfoil, so and I don't have enough to make it into a hat. So I need to wait. Speaking of hats, Miller. That's legit. Miller. There was a shot, and I didn't know what to think of it. There was a shot where Miller looked at Holden, and he saw like, I want to say, veins. That's what I want to say. Like he saw his veins, like an X-ray scan, but like just focus on veins, right? And then like it zooms out and or zooms in, depending on your perspective, I guess. But it zooms out and zooms out, or zooms in, whatever, onto Illis, and it looked like the same thing, like veins going all around the planet. Two possibilities. One, Illis is alive because of the proto-molecule. Illis is alive. Three possibilities. Illis is alive because of the proto-molecule. Illis is somehow, the planet itself is alive. Two, the thing that you saw on Illis wasn't the planet itself, but rather the swarm of bugs, if you want to call it that. That's two. Three, Holden has been infected with the proto-molecule, and because the planet is affected with the proto-molecule, that's what Miller saw. Let me repeat that. Holden has been infected with the proto-molecule, which is why when he looks at Holden and sees the proto-molecule, and then looks at the planet infested by the proto-molecule, it looks the same. I could be completely wrong here. It's probably just like a visual representation of how far they are or something. I don't know. But that's just my thoughts, alright? That's just my takes, alright? That's just my theories, alright? Hopefully for the next episode, I'll have a tin foil hat. And then I'll be like, yeah, no, in fact, once you eliminate all the impossible, it's the only thing that can... then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Probably. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, have you seen your... also, the Belter Chief on Illis, he is from... let me have a look at him again. Because I got... by the end, I recognize that he is from Vikings, but I don't know which... it's not Floki. Where... who is he? Seems familiar. I don't know. He's from Viking. I know that much. Arrow. He's from Arrow as well? God, I've only seen like the first four. Is he not from Vikings? Arrow. Who is in Arrow? The Tudors. Not seen that. Dark Matter. Not seen that. Taken. Not seen that. 72 Hours True Crime, not seen that. Cardinal, not seen that. Arrows, I've seen like the first 4 seasons, I think. No, he's not. He's not the dude from Arrow. I'm sure he was Chris Holden Reed, that's his name. Where is he from? I could have sworn he was from Arrow, from Vikings. The Tudors has been working for the internet on other career. Nope. Apparently not. Apparently, it says nothing here on Amazon. Prime IMDb, X-ray IMDb, that he is from. Yeah, I might be completely wrong here then. Okay, well then, ladies and gentlemen, I thought he was from Vikings. I definitely have seen him somewhere before. I just don't know where. Arrow? I don't know who he would be on Arrow. Regardless though, ladies and gentlemen, let us see what episode 2 has in store for us. I'll be seeing you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and oh yeah, bye. I don't know how long I'm going to be holding this position, but bye. Seriously, bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. But until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.